Alright, so we're back with this. I'm gonna try to see if I can finish this event. When it comes to like managing the actual amusement park, I didn't record me doing any of that because it's really simple and I didn't really feel that it was all that important to do. I'm mostly only focused on like the main story aspect anyways.
You've sent someone to contact us this morning!
Oh my god.
That must mean there's been some progress! No time to waste! Let's head out!
Please, her fucking voice grates on my fucking ears. Holy shit, oh my god. Yeah, my right joystick has gotten worse. So when I go to aim in games, it drifts really bad. It drifts really, really bad. I also just noticed that the cord is red. I mean, I know I leveled it up, but... See how it's drifting? I'm not touching it. It's doing that by itself. Yeah, I'm gonna have to replace this controller, and I can't right now. I keep trying to, like, pull it out and, like, blow inside of it. Because, when I did that, it worked last time. Because, oh my god, that drifting is fucking painful, bro. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. That happened when I was playing this game, and I had put my controller on my knee, right? And I was like, I don't need to hold this right now. Let me go over here first and turn this in. I put it on my knee, and then I was eating something. Because that's why I put the controller on my left knee, because I was trying to eat something while I was waiting for something. And like an enemy had spawned on me out of nowhere, and it caused the whole like ground to shake. And it caused my controller to vibrate so bad that it actually fell off of my leg. And it fell face down onto the floor. And it landed on both of the triggers, like on both joysticks. And I guess the right one took most of the impact. And it like fucked it up. Oh, woe is me. There's really nothing I could do about it though. Before I do that, let me see. I just got that bow and I gave it to Linny. This is the bow you get from this event. I got it right away. That was like the first thing I got. I'm trying to see. No, he needs gold. That was why. The weasels. If you remember in the end of the last video, I went hunting those. I went around looking for them. Yeah, here we go. I have what I need. Well, I only need one. It's already at max level. I only needed one more, so... I think I'll leave those other ones in case I have something else that winds up needing those. Not only that, it's been like dreadfully hot, and I've been like getting like heat rush, bro. Like, ugh. Okay, let me, I didn't do my commissions for today. And me maxing those is how I did it. Okay. That's why I said I'm gonna go turn these in. Man, it really is hot. I have to turn my fan off because if I have the fan on while I'm doing this, you can't hear me. You can't hear me over it. It's like the fan is so damn loud. Okay. I usually try not to play with the fan on unless it gets so unbearable that I feel like I can't handle it, but man. So I needed one more, because I gave it to Linny. No. He needs these, but I won't be able to do that till tomorrow. I'm trying to like max out my bows, but it's taking a while, so now I have enough. So he needs 2 more of these, which I can get Thursday. So I have like 2, because tomorrow's barely going to be Wednesday. Today is Tuesday. So, God, I have to wait today and tomorrow before I can max it. So, this is my main account. I went ahead and gave this bow to Linny. This was the bow Linny was using. It was really, like, generic, pathetic bow. I also have a really bad headache, so... I have, like, heat exhaustion, too. I have not been well lately. I've been trying to do the best I can. That's why sometimes my voice might sound a little... but I'll be okay. It really... Like, I was dying of heat all last night. I couldn't even really sleep. Because it's been so hot, and that's what I'm worried about, is it's not even technically summer yet, and I'm already really hot. So this bow can get refined. I need it 2 more times. They give you the refinement material, so, man, he's staring into my soul. If you go here, I need it 1 more I need 2 more. I don't know if they give me it. It's right here. Here it is. So we have this one, and then we have this one. I'm really close to this one. So in order to get like the requirements that you need, you have to do all of this stuff here. So I have the starting stage completed. We're currently in the busy stage is where I'm at, where you have to get your businesses to level 10. Complete 8 friendly encounters. Is there even 8? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5. There's Farina. Kind of figured she was the last one. Yeah, because each character has 3. It's 3, 6, 9, 12. What do you mean 8? It says complete 8 friendly encounters. Oh, I think I probably know what it is. Do I have to complete all of these and then they put out another set of 5 characters? But I want to say no. Because we left off on Siege Wounds. I might go... I don't know if I want to do Lynette's right now. We could probably do Dia's because Farina's... I have to get all my attractions to level 11. I don't know, I'm just kind of frustrated with what's going on with this game and the voice actors, especially the voice actors for Lynette. Man, like, I just hate when the voice actors ruin the characters, because you don't see the characters as the characters, you see it as the freaking voice actor, and I'm trying to pull myself away from that, because at the end of the day, they're not the character. I know that, it's the voice. It's like that same voice syndrome, like every time Yuri Lowenthal talks, I hear Sasuke. I can never unhear Sasuke. Anytime Liam O'Brien talks, I hear like Gaara from Naruto. Or when Johnny Young Bosch talks, I hear like Ichigo from Bleach or Lelouch from Code Geass, so forth and so on. You know what I mean? Like there's certain characters that I hear them as a certain person, and that's what it is. All right. I mean, I still like the character. It's the character I like, not the voice actor. So I have to look at it that way.
Hey,
Hello.
everyone! We're not late,
Please
are we?
stop. Did you know that there's a petition for Primal to get recasted right now? And the last time I looked at it, it had over 2,000 signatures. I'm serious, so they really do need a recaster. Like I said, I don't like talking about what's going on with this game, but you know, when you're a fan of the game, you feel like it does involve you. And it's really hypocritical for her to be like, oh, you guys can't work on the game because, oh, we're on strike and we're all part of the union. It's like, yeah, you guys are part of the union, but Genshin as a game, as a company, is not a union project. Therefore, none of you should have been working on this game to begin with. And because the new voice actor for Kinich took over, everybody started shitting on the dude. And he's not even from the US. He lives in Japan. He's half American, half Japanese, but I feel like his race, where he's from, that shouldn't be the focus point. That seems racist to be like, oh, he's not part of the US. Like, that makes Americans look bad when people go around saying that shit, and as an American, I feel embarrassed. That's embarrassing to act that way. I feel like we should be welcoming people from all walks of life, no matter if they live in fucking Canada or anywhere. You should accept them for what they do. Everybody has their own talent points, and you shouldn't be limiting it because he lives in Japan. If anything, I feel like we should treat him better because he comes from a different place. Like, you need to give him a chance. And there was other voice actors that were pissed because, oh, now we're just hiring other people outside of the US. It's like, that's been a thing for years, though. We're not the only nation or the only group of people that speak English, for fuck's sake. Like, you see what I mean? You see where the judgmental part comes into it? Like, oh, because he lives in Japan, oh, he speaks English? It's like, well, no shit. Like, why would you even say that? And, that's what started everything. All I could say is, for her to be saying that people can't work on the game because of the strike, but yet she continues the work and has been working the whole fucking time, is really hypocritical. That's all I can say, and a lot of other people agree. Like, how can you tell somebody not to work, but yet you are? That's the whole point. She was telling people not to voice their characters and for them to try to do the strike, but she has had more lines than every character in the game combined because she's literally the mascot. If anything, she's been making more money and doing more work than anyone else, but yet she gets online and tells people that they're not allowed to voice their characters, yet she does. That's like really fucked up. That's like going to a place where they're giving out free fruit every day. You go get free apples, but when somebody else tries to do it, you tell them they can't, but yet you yourself are doing it. You see how dumb that sounds? It's like, what's this double standard, bro?
No, you're just in time. Well rested, I trust?
Not really. Staying busy keeps you sharp.
A great way to stay energetic, certainly.
Have you all started preparing?
We received word from Mr. Argenteau yesterday, confirming the time and location of the transaction.
I just don't like talking about this shit in my videos, but I'm really frustrated by it. I can't pretend that I'm not. And I do listen to videos. I am sub to Hero Hey and Tectone, and they've been covering this for a long time. And those are some people that are getting a lot of fucking hate online right now. But it's because they're getting hate because they're speaking the truth. And it's not just them. Even Venti's voice actress was trying to say that she tried the voice for the new event, that where you go with Albedo and all of that. She was trying to do her lines, but for some reason she wasn't allowed to. She said she's coming back in the next patch though, because this is 5.6. She's coming back in 5.7. But she also said that she was being threatened. She was receiving threatening letters from SAG. I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to get into that, and I don't want to talk about that stuff, but I hear it. Like, these are characters and voice actors that I really like a lot, and when you see them going through shit, you want to do something. You know what I mean? As a fan, I want to stand up for them, and I want to say something, but I just don't got the energy for this. I just want to enjoy the game. I just want to enjoy these characters and enjoy the game and the story. I don't want to deal with this, and I'm not the only one who feels that way. You know?
It'll take place this afternoon.
Okay.
And it turns out it'll be somewhere we all know pretty well, too. The film Fantasyland restaurant.
Are you freaking serious?
Oh, really?
Huh. He sure does like that place. But...
Seems like you share our concerns, Traveler.
Well, yeah, because if the deal goes wrong, you're involving a bunch of innocent people. Why are you looking at me like that?
Indeed. Capturing someone in a crowded event venue will be much more challenging than in an open area.
Well, that's why he chose that place, because it'd be easier to slip out in the crowd.
The criminal might try to blend in with the crowd, or even escape by taking hostages.
Exactly.
In light of this, we've had to make additional preparations. As soon as we received the news yesterday, we began coordinating with the Marechaussee Phantom and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Okay.
We'll be deploying lots of undercover agents on site. If things go south, the safety of the civilians will be our top priority.
Yeah, I'm so frustrated. The reason why, too, is because Risley's part of this event, and it was his voice actor, Joe Zaja, who has his own YouTube channel that I also follow, and he was the one who told me everything. He explained it to me, because he has, like, videos and stuff, and if you chat with him in the comments, he literally explained what it was all about. It was actually Risley's voice actor who told me everything. It was him who explained it to me. And now that he's in this event, you know, a lot of people are like throwing up their eyebrows like, huh? Because it's like, he's part of SAG. He's been part of it for 10 years. When he first joined, he had to pay $4,000 to join. As for now, it's $3,000. But he knows the in and outs of it, and he was like explaining it to everybody. He was like the one who was like doing like a signal fire. But there's a lot of people saying that because he's part of it, that he's not allowed to voice Risley and that he shouldn't be. And he still is. So, now that Risley's part of this event, a lot of people are kind of like, what's going on, you know?
Of course, fingers crossed, everything will go without a hitch.
Because he's voiced.
I noticed a bunch of familiar faces from the previous case, like Captain Chevrolet of the Special Patrol, so I'm feeling optimistic.
Oh my god. He knows who Chevrez is? Because Kinich has never been to Fontaine, so hearing him casually say other Fontaine characters' names as if though he knows them is so weird to me. It's like, what the fuck? Also, his voice actor is not part of the union, so he's able to talk as much as he wants.
We'll trust your instincts, then. Oh, yeah, and by the way, we've also been in communication with Miss Lapine Pauline and Miss Navia.
The Spina di Rosula will provide support within a controlled scope, so there's no need to worry.
The only potential issue is with Miss Escoffier.
She doesn't want to serve criminals, she wants to introduce them to her chopping board.
You know what, that might not be such a bad idea.
What? I said it as a joke.
All right, no more jokes. Miss Escoffier has made it clear that she doesn't want her restaurant to suffer any losses as a result of this operation.
The way he's just looking at him like, bro.
But, well, I have a feeling things might not go quite as smoothly as she hopes.
Is there anything I can do?
To be honest, we shouldn't have dragged you into this in the first place, and it's caused you quite enough trouble already. The Fontainian authorities should be able to handle the rest from here.
Dude, why are you putting me out? Come on.
But still, I'm guessing you'd like to see how it all turns out.
Well, yes, you're all my friends, and I can't just leave you here to handle this alone.
Well then, feel free to head down to the scene, but just stay alert and play it by ear. You won't necessarily have to do anything. Unless things go pear-shaped, of course.
Well, I have the ability of the elements. Tell me what you need, Cryo Daddy.
I'll do my best to ensure that things don't escalate to that point.
You're getting involved too?
Of course.
Chill out for a minute.
There are still a lot of unanswered questions, but our intel so far indicates that the culprit's from Natlan.
You know, if he's from the Natland, that's where Kinich is from, so if anybody really truly has a say, it would be him. Aurora and Aoife and Kinich are all from the area in which this culprit guy is from. So if anybody would know the innings and outs of Natlan, it would be them. So I feel like Kinich would have to be here.
Plus, I'm already a witness in this case.
Yeah.
Might as well see this thing through to the end.
Yeah, because people kept questioning how he got here, and it turns out that he boarded the guy's ship when they were in Natlan. He got aboard their boat without them noticing, and it carried him from Natlan to Fontaine. And by the time he realized where he was, that's how he knew where he was. So Kinich actually didn't even have plans on ending up here. He just did, because he got on that ship. That's the Kinich we know and love. What? The group go... Oh god, I can't read. The group go on... It should be the group goes on to discuss the specifics of the operation and things to watch out for. For once, the conversation goes surprisingly smoothly, perhaps because of Hao and Kakuku aren't here. It's just as well, really. Things could have gotten awkward if a Hao showed up and started cursing out Neuvillette.
Well, that's enough of the small talk. The operation's scheduled for the afternoon. If we're quick enough, we'll even have time for a few cups of tea before we leave.
Look, it's Cryo Daddy. Reason why I call him that is because his vision's cryo, and everybody thinks he's dad material, but that word's ruined for me. I don't see that as a sexy word. That's fucking disturbing.
Oh,
And let's grab something to eat too. Can't work on an empty stomach, you know. But I can't read. It's because I'm hot, I have a headache, I'm not feeling great. But won't you just be watching? And rooting for you. It's a very important job. I want to put you in a jar and throw you into the bottom of the ocean. That's what I want to do.
Alright, I'll head over to the venue now.
Man, he's so stern.
Ahao's been harping on for days now about this event-exclusive meal he wants to try. Guess I might as well shut him up sooner rather than later.
Man, he's like a dad getting his kids something so they can shut up.
See you in a bit.
And his voice actor does have children in real life, so.
I look forward to hearing how it all goes.
Great. All I can say is this is probably the last time I'm going to mention this whole voice acting crap. You can tell I'm really frustrated. I'm really upset about it all. And I can't pretend that I'm not. I'm actually hurt. I'm very hurt because These were a lot of characters that I liked a lot. These were characters who meant a lot to me. And when you hear about their voice actors doing horrible shit in real life, it's like, I looked up to you. I used to look up to you. And then you had to go and ruin it all. And it's like, it's upsetting. Didn't think I would cry over anything, but man. Jeez. That's just how I feel when you have characters that you really like and you see their voice actors attacking fans and calling us idiots and saying that we don't know anything and that we're all dumb, and you know, and when it's somebody you liked and that you looked up to, it's really disheartening. It's really disheartening. Look at Farina on the left over there. So far in this scene, I can see Farina and Escoffier on the bottom left, Bressa's in the upper right, and then Aoife, Aurora, and Kinich are on the middle right. They stand out so bad. Holy crap. Yeah, so we were trying to get a Siege Queen out here, and I just noticed that it looks like Charlotte's in the middle. I didn't get her out here for this, so I hope that ain't gonna ruin this event, because you were supposed to talk to the other characters and stuff, and I didn't get a chance to do it yet. We did get Varessa out here. I did hers, but I need to work on Siege Queens. We were trying to get her to run the animal theme park. So yeah. This beach seems to be getting livelier by the day. The reason why I'm just so upset is because it's like it was characters that I like. Like, to be honest with you, I don't really care for Kaching. It was her voice actress. I don't care for Candace. It was her voice actress. I don't really care for Paimon. I used to like her as a character, but it was her voice actress. So, it was also Sucrose's voice actress. I don't really care for Sucrose. I used to, but I don't anymore. And I think they even said Yoimiya said something at one point, but I feel like the one that really hit me the most is when they said that, like, Sethos' voice actor was saying something. And then it was Albedo's. Albedo's was like the last one. They said that he was online trying to defend SAG, and when people were questioning him, he just like went mute. He went like radio silence. And like Albedo's one of my favorite characters. And when I heard that his voice actor Koidao was online doing that, it really broke everything for me. Like, that was like my final straw. That was the final fucking straw for me. And I feel like I'm just trying to get over it. I really am. Like, I shouldn't. I just feel like it's unfair, not just to me, but to other people. Like, when you want to enjoy the game as it is, it's hard to when you know what their voice actors are doing in real life. I mean, I know the characters and the voice actors are two separate things, but how can you listen to their voice in game and even support them when you know what they're doing? You know what I mean? It's very hard. It's very hard. That's like, oh, here's this cute little bear mascot, but they're like secretly like a mass murderer. Well, you wouldn't be able to support that. You know what I mean? And that's what it feels like. I skipped her lines, because whatever. So this beach seems to be getting livelier. So thanks in part, surely to, I can't read. Surely to the undercover agents. Because they're mixed in. Look at Varessa. That's why I'm saying this is the last time I'm going to mention how I really feel. I'm not going to talk about this in future videos anymore. All I can say is, hopefully things will get better. Some of the voice actors have come back. I'm happy for that. Kinich got replaced by somebody who seems like he's going to do his job. And the guy is doing a very good job. I think his voice fits Kinich. He sounds good, and I like it. There's a lot of people bashing on him, but you know what? Wherever he's at, I like his work. I know he doesn't watch my videos, but I think he's doing a good job. And I'm happy that he has the voice for Kinich, that he has the role. I think it's good. I think it's good for him. And Kinich is one of my favorite characters, so having him be voiced actually means a lot to me. And the character feels different, like I said. He went from like stonewalling me to now he seems friendly. Like, to me, I'm starting to look at Kinich as like a whole new character now. And ever since I started looking at him as somebody like he's been redone, like reborn, if you would, I've come to like him even more. Because you figure his voice isn't the same. The direction is a little different. So he really isn't the same Kinich that we met. I feel like he was like cold and stonewalling me, and now he's like seems like he's actually a friend now. Not an acquaintance. He actually seems like a real friend now. And I like that. So, that's really all I'll say on it. Paimon's getting kind of hungry. Let's go check out the restaurant menu, shall we? There's that guy. That guy with the case. That's got to be him. Yeah, because we've never seen him yet. Alright, it's business time. So, in the last event, that guy with the case, the only two people he knows, or that he's spoken to, was Auroran and Aoife. Because he realized that they were from Natlan. So, the only people he knows is them two. So, he hasn't met us yet. He doesn't know us. He doesn't know Paimon. He doesn't know Kinich either. So, that's why Risley was saying that us, as well as Neuvillette, had to stay behind. So that the guy never met us. So the guy with that case, the only people he knows is Aoife, Auroran, and Risley. Those are like the only three people he knows. So he doesn't know us. As far as he knows, we're just a guest here. He has no idea who we are. And I guess these other people are disguised as workers from the Marashati Phantom. Oh. Ah, it's that guy from Natlan.
Your friend thought you might be thirsty. Won't you stay and drink it?
I tend to steer clear of drinks left out in the open.
You're surrounded! Give up and come with...
You lousy swine!
Stop right there!
Oh look! A surprise performance! How lucky we are!
After him!
Sorry, my guy. Unlicensed and illegally dubbed. This boat's not going anywhere. Quick! Don't let him get away! Lowly worm! No one flies higher than the almighty Dragon Lord! Who's stealing my fun? Ah, you again! You're driving me crazy!
Wow.
That's a wrap.
Man, getting caught by Kinich.
Unbelievable! You can't just drag someone around like that! Such blatant disregard for human life! I'm gonna sue the living daylights out of you!
You know, being caught by Kinich like that is actually very romantic. I wish he would catch me like that.
Will you now? I think I did you a favor by pulling you away from your audience. Saved you some face at the very least.
He kind of has a point.
As for whether you were facing up or down along the way, well, that was your decision, wasn't it?
Oh my god.
For you! Alright, I admit it! I was in the wrong!
These crabs.
Oh, of course I know the difference between right and wrong, but I had no choice! I desperately needed the money! I was an expert on ancient relics! Not only did I have a successful career, but a happy family too!
This guy is supposed to be from Natlan, right? He does realize that Kinich is an ancient name bearer. Isn't it odd that he's not questioning why Kinich is even here? If I came from the same place as Kinich and I was trying to do a crime in a different nation, and he was there, I'd be like, what are you doing here? I know you. I know who you are. Because the ancient name bearers are very important in Natlan. Everybody knows who they are. Like, everyone. So, he has to know, right?
But my son! I never imagined he'd turn out this way. Fell in with the wrong crowd and ended up shoulder deep in gambling. We had some savings, but he drained them away like a waterfall. Once he fell into debt, he had predators regularly coming over to threaten and intimidate him. I'm his father. How could I just stand by and watch him suffer like that?
Well, he dug his own grave, my dude.
Oh, my son is about the same age as you are. If only he could have turned out more like you. That's the only reason I needed the money. Please, believe me.
Kinich is 24, by the way. He's like, I don't give a shit. Yeah, Kenich's backstory is really tragic. So his father was like a drunk who used to beat him and his mother. He used to come home and beat the both of them. And his mother got so sick of it that she ran away in the middle of the night and left Kinich there. And on Kenich's 7th birthday, he was running from his dad because his dad was like having a drunken rage fit and was trying to hit him. So he ran from him, and when the father chased him, he actually fell to his death off a cliff. And Kinich had to carry his body back up the cliff and bury him, and he lived on his own since then. And then he became a Scion hunter, and then he actually died in battle. During the Abyss Wars, he actually did die, but he got possessed by his Dendro vision, because he didn't have a vision before that. But when he died, he gained the Dendro vision, and he got possessed by it, and it was him being possessed by the Dendro vision is what allowed him to claim victory, and which was allowed him to be resurrected by the Oath of Resurrection, because he defeated all of the Abyss creatures. And as long as they had one survivor on the team, normally there's like a three people who go to fight the Abyss Warden Wars. And even if your other teammates die in battle, as long as someone comes back, the others will be resurrected as well. And because he was possessed by his vision, he technically won and was resurrected and brought back to life. So yeah, he's been through a lot. He has one of the most interesting backstories, I must admit. That's why when that guy's like, come on, you have to believe me, Kinich is like, I don't give a shit about that. I've been on my own since I was 7 years old. He's been on his own since he was 7. He doesn't care about family.
Please, kid, I'm begging you. Help me.
He's 24.
I see you're from that land too. That makes us brothers. Please, have mercy. I still have a chance to help my son straighten himself out. But only if I get back. If I go to prison now, he'll be doomed, I tell you, doomed! And isn't standing together and fighting for a better future what families do? Our fate is in your hands, young man. Please, have a heart.
I don't know why my roommates are being so freaking loud.
Something wrong, Kinich? Gone soft, have we?
I don't believe a word you say. Wriothesley had you just about figured out. You're a gambler. Pure and simple.
A gambler? Me? Nonsense! I told you, it's my son!
You are the son.
First of all, are you really from Natlan?
Because if you were Natlan, if he was really from Natlan, he would know who Kinich is.
You've been keeping tabs on the gun's whereabouts this whole time. You should have recognized at least one familiar face by now. On top of that, the way you threatened to sue me? Spoken like a true Fontanian, if you ask me.
Yeah, because they don't have anything like that in Natlan. They don't have anything like that. That's why when Wriothesley was talking about roulette earlier, and he was like, because he has no idea what that is. Like, things like gambling and roulette and all that crap, they don't have that in Natlan, like casinos. So that, all of that means nothing to Kinich, because where he's from, this shit don't exist.
What kind of logic is that? I can explain. I actually grew up in...
I don't want to hear another word. Ahow! Here's your chance. Shut someone else up for once.
Man, he's so angry. He's so fucking angry.
The moment I've been waiting for. Eat this, scumbag!
Oh my god.
Being a compulsive liar is one of the hallmarks of a die-hard gambler. I bet you're just a Fontanian pretending to be from Natlan. Even if you have any friends or family to speak of, I'm guessing they've long since cut all ties with you. And you have your depraved ways to thank for that. Of course, I might be wrong, but does that matter?
So mad.
I'm just here to arrest you. If you're looking for an advocate or a shoulder to cry on, you're out of luck. Besides, prying the truth out of you is exactly what your beloved courts are for. Isn't that right?
That's right. Yeah, she ain't voiced either, so. It's been a while, Kinich. The Special Patrol will take this criminal off your hands now.
Many thanks.
Please, I should be the one thanking you for all the help you've given us.
And me? What about me? So rude. You should be bowing down in gratitude to the almighty Dragon Lord.
As you wish. My thanks to you, and also to Mr. Kakuku for your show-stopping performances.
Hey, what do you mean? Hold it right there!
He's giving me that soft look again. What? What is it?
Don't worry. Okay? I'm fine. I wasn't the one who just got dragged all the way here.
You seem a little upset just now.
Little Kinich, thinking back to when you were just an itty-bitty boy, Kinich, aren't ya?
Told you. He's had a hard life. When he was a kid, he used to get beaten by his dad. Him and his mom both. He used to get drunk and beat the shit out of both of them. Yeah, I skipped it. It was supposed to be like, are you okay? I can tell because he gets a look. That's what I like about this character. He has like a softness in his eyes that the other characters kind of don't really get. It's like a subtle softness. And that's why when he looks at me that way, I'm like, what?
Ah, don't start crying like a little baby. I am the almighty Dragon Lord. No servant of mine will be seen acting so weak and pathetic in public.
What are you on about?
Bad how bad.
Still, I suppose there's no point hiding it from you.
Hmm?
To put it plainly, I can't stand gamblers.
Oh?
They're the most irresponsible people in the entire world. No respect for the principle that you have to give in order to get. They'll tell 1,000 lies for a single coin, deluding themselves into thinking they can use it to gamble their way to a vast fortune. But we all know that even when it looks like you're getting something for free, there's always an unseen cost. In the past, I also ended up paying a price for my father's gambling losses. I don't want anyone else to end up in a similar situation if I can help it.
Kinich.
Don't feel sorry for me. I certainly don't feel sorry for myself. They say that people are shaped by their past, and since I've made it this far, I must have done a lot of things right. We should never punish ourselves for the mistakes of others.
Right.
Instead, I choose to remember the moments that helped me grow. Like when I first learned to use a grappling hook. Or the very first time I yearned for knowledge.
I get it.
Yeah, I believe you. Let's get going. If we don't head back soon, we'll cause more unnecessary worry.
I guess you're right, but I kind of was enjoying this moment on the beach with you. I won't ever forget it. Having a moment there. Because he's one of the characters I like the most. And you don't really, like, you never have moments with him like that. Like, there's other characters in the game, like Kachina and Milani, where they open up to you. And they tell you about their life, and he's the only character who hasn't done that. So seeing him do it now, I was like, oh, really? You're gonna do this now? Hey! She's not voiced, by the way.
Yay! Trevor, Kinich, you're back!
Yeah.
We just saw Chevro's taking the criminal.
Shut up. We just saw Chevro's taking the criminal away. She looked pretty pleased with herself. Well, it did go smoother than expected. Our opponent was pretty weak. So after so much running in circles, turns out he had no fight in him, huh? Guess running away was the only trick up his sleeve. Also, Risley said to let you know that he's already left. He went to report back to the Parlay Memoria. Apparently, the Mara Trusty Phantom's preparing to carry out an in-depth investigation into illegal gambling activities. Sounds like they'll have their hands full. Anyway, that's all for the Parlay to worry about. Not really our concern. Judging by how fast the Duke took off, I'd say he was avoiding my camera. But I guess I'm used to that by now. Hey, it's not like I can't read. It's not like I can't read. Hey, it's not like you to give up so easily, Charlotte. She looks so heartbroken. She looks like she's gonna cry. It's fine. I got plenty of other great shots back there. More than enough for a front page spread. And on that note, this busy reporter needs to scoot. Those photos won't develop themselves.
Make sure you pick the best shots of Paimon.
Dude, I don't want to look at you.
Oh,
already gone. Hope she heard that. You can trust her judgment, Paimon. She's a professional photographer.
Yeah, you're right. But what took you all so long?
What took you so long to get here? Did something happen? No. Look at the way he's looking at me. Kinich hit his head and started crying. How bunked his head and started crying. I'm gonna make a joke. See, there's two different things you could say here. Cause see the way he's staring at her, cause he's probably worried, like, is she gonna tell? I'm the type of person, if somebody tells me personal shit like that, I'm not gonna go, oh yeah, he told me this and told me that. No, I'm one of those people that take stuff like that to heart. Like, he was kind enough to share that with me. I'm not gonna share that with anyone else. That's like a private thing between me and him, and it's gonna stay that way. It was a how.
What? Rumors and slander! Who have I, the almighty Dragon Lord, the Hula ever sunk to such sniveling?
Often, actually.
Anyway, what's next?
To be honest, I haven't decided yet.
Yeah, how are we gonna get you back to Natlan? I just thought about that. Think about it. He smuggled aboard a boat to get here, so it's like, how are you gonna get him back? Not just him, but Auroran and Aoife too.
At the moment, I've got nothing urgent to get back for. And, in any case, the court might need me to testify again.
True.
Plus, that gun's still a key piece of evidence. I'll probably have to wait until the case is closed before I can return it to Natlan. So, I guess I'll be sticking around to enjoy the beach a little longer.
Alright. I need to go talk to Farina. Ooh. Yeah, and I feel like that was like a private thing. I'm not going to... Did she leave? Oh, please tell me she didn't leave. I see them over there, but... Has anybody seen Farina? No. No. Navia, have you?
Our popularity is steadily rising, and our attractions just keep getting better.
Oh my god. Did you see her disappear?
The whole feel of the place. It's so fun. We should host more events like this in the future.
Oh, a Pauline NPC who just went walking and then blipped out of existence. Dude, I'm like a freaking out. Oh my god, what was that? I think you needed to talk to her before this started. I'm not certain. Alright, let me go talk to them. Oh. Hey,
Earlier on, that lady with the pink hair took a picture of a How and Kakuku together.
Charlotte.
You sound a little disappointed. Were you hoping to be in it too?
I was at first, but after seeing how awkward a How looked, I figured I wouldn't really fit in.
Huh? And you didn't think of sharing this any sooner? I'd have cut off your record small for the camera! Anything to get out of being in the same frame as that thing!
Really? Well, no worries, you still can. Come here, give us a hug.
Oh my god.
I hope your face is ready, because it's about to get flame roasted! I got your back, bro!
Kinich, have you thought about maybe ditching that little rascal? Leaving him here for good when you leave?
I have. But given that Ahao's also an old relic, that would probably count as international smuggling.
Yeah, he has a point.
I can't bring myself to knowingly break the law.
Guess we all have our problems in life.
True. Why is he staring at me like that? Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Don't look at me! God damn, I think I missed my chance to talk to Farina. I'm sad. Oh god. Hey. Hey.
Seeing how happy everyone is here, I can't help smiling myself. Would you like some fruit? Feel free to take some.
Damn right. Give it here. Alright. I don't see her. Did she really leave? Because I wouldn't have had time to talk to her in that scene. Dude, why would they put her there and then take her away? What the hell? Oh my god. Let me see. Am I not at the right level for that? I'm not. Well, such is the ways.
That unique aroma. All right then.
Randomly, each time here. Okay. Let me see, because we gotta finish up this event. The chapter is. Why were you in my face like that? Let me see if it's actually done. No, it isn't. Managed to unlock. Okay, so we still have one thing left in the story. It's not done yet. Alright, well. Let me take a look. Man, he looked like he was about to pass out. Did you see his eyes? Mellow Manor isn't doing great. Yeah, let's spend all my money. Oh. Smacks her the hell out. Yeah, Mellow Manor is the one. Because they're pretty good. It's the other one that I need help with. Oh, woe is me. Woe is me. What? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I can expand those two. The only thing is, every time you upgrade them, you actually do have to play the mini games to them. Alright.
There's something in the air. Something that tells me a new case is brewing.
Okay, let's expand this. Okay. Should I? I'm gonna wait on that one. Let's look at the other one. So I needed to talk to somebody. Oh, crap. It was a Siege Room. But I'm using things to... Yeah, I won't be able to do it now. You see that little thing where it says 2 out of 28? I need 9 to be able to speak with her. So let's go to Formulate. Some of the mini games are fun, but they actually really do want you to play them. You actually have to. The one I really liked the most was the underwater one, collecting the coins. This one's fun too. But it all kind of depends on like what it is I'm doing. You gotta like, the objective is to get that key. It's kind of like Dungeon Crawler, but they disable a lot of your abilities. Oh wow, oh god, okay, 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 oh god, Mission Impossible. Where's Tom Cruise when you need him? In this challenge, you need to stay out of the line of fire and reach the deepest section of the pipe to obtain the treasure key. Use your special ability, which is a time stop, at the right moment before easily avoiding the line of fire. I feel like I'm losing my mind. This song reminds me of Child, because in the Fontaine main story chapter, you were inside the Fortress of Meripede, and this is the Fortress of Meripede main theme. And that's why it reminds me of him. Because I was trapped in there for a while. I have to do that again with my Ether account. That's actually where Ether's at. I'm currently... Because I have all other Archon quests done. The only Archon quest that isn't done is Olifontaine. And I have to do that with him. I might record that. I mean, like I said, I don't like recording the same stuff I've already done. But my Ether account's quite special. In that, well, it's Ether. So it's like if you want to see what the game looks like as Lumion, and then you get to want to see what it looks like as Ether, I have the ability to do that. So, I got Venti with my Ether account, by the way. I don't have him with this account. I'm sad. I'm truly heartbroken. I really am. All right. Good. Yeah, they're not gonna let me ascend it. My team is final. Yeah, these are my final 4. Like, the only characters you will ever have is Heizo, Kinich, Roran, and Skara. So, like, these are your permanent 4. You know, I'm okay with that, man. The way he stares at me like that. Bro. I really like Auroran a lot. It makes me sad that there are some people saying that he's ugly and that his design is bad. It's really not. It's one of the coolest designs in the game. I really do like his style. It's cool. And he has a lot of my favorite colors, like blue and purple, like any shade of blue. Look at all the different blues on him. He has like green, he has turquoise, he has purple, he has light blue, dark purple, light purple. Even his eyes are 2 different colors. He has heterochromia. One is blue and one is purple. Why do you stare at me like that? Nah. Alright. Find a way to get it. Man, yeah, that's Psycho. Look at that. So taking these ones don't move. Be funny if I walk forward and it just zips to me. Yeah, that one in the middle. So you can use your time stop abilities. I tried it. Man, that is Psycho. That is Psycho. I wonder how... Can I time it just right? Probably not. I'm gonna have to time stop it. I got hit? How? Okay, hold on. Let me see. I didn't think I got hit there. It says I did. I thought I had did it perfectly. I guess I'm an idiot. Hold on. Because I have this neurological issue where I sometimes see things slow or sped up anyway. That's why sometimes when I'm talking, I kind of get like, I slow down because I'm trying to focus on what I'm saying. I have a neurological disorder where sometimes I see things either sped up or slowed down, or sometimes my mind is so, like, I can't comprehend things at all. It triggers randomly. It's not all the time. I guess I did get hit. Are you serious? I thought I did it perfectly. Oh. Yeah, don't touch the water. What? Yeah. Oh, yep. Yeah, I guess I can't touch the water because it's probably boiling is what it is. Yeah, look at that. Yep. Ow, I did hit him. Shit. Alright, hold on. I did it too early. Man, this one's hard. It's fun, but it's hard. Yeah, look at this, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of that part from, Resident Evil. Where they're trapped in that tube with the lasers. If I remember correctly, doesn't like 2 or 3 of them die at that section in the movie? I think Ellis lives, right? Mila Jovovich. Yay! That one was kind of a little challenging. I thought I was doing it perfectly, but I guess the laser still managed to hit him. I got hit like 8 times. It's so bad. That's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. Oh my god, that's so bad. I liked Kinich's delivery though. Like, you could really hear the anger in his voice. Like, those lines were delivered perfectly. Like, the new voice fits. It's perfect. Like I said, he really did like it. I'm not saying that the old guy was bad. It's just, I've always wanted more from Kinich, I'll be honest. Because I like him. I want like more affection from him. I want to feel all of his affection. I want to feel it from every inch of my body. Like, I want more from him. I want him to give me more and give it to me now. And I feel like this new voice actor does that. And what I mean by that, I'm not talking about like in a sexual way. What I mean is, I want more from his character. Like, I want more from the character. Like, I want to know more lore. I want to know how he actually feels about shit. Like, that's what I mean when I say I want more. That's what I mean. And they did that. Him, like, explaining about his family, because he's never done that before. Like, since we've known him, he's never talked about his family. He's never said about anything. The only way I know about his family is you read his background story. Every character has a character. Hold on. I have air in my chest and I can't talk. Oh god. This. Go to story. These right here.